Hi, I'm Joe Torres, and I'm a senior here at Bourbon County High School. Today, I'll be showing you just the basics of the DOBOT Magician. This is the DOBOT Magician. It is a programmable robotic arm that comes with 5 different attachments. The different attachments that the DOBOT comes with are the pen, the 3D printing pen, the grabber, the suction cup, and the laser engraver. To start using the DOBOT Magician, you'll want to open up the DOBOT Studio application. This is a free application that you can download on the web. After opening the DOBOT Studio, go to the top left-hand corner to the drop-down menu where it will show you different ports that you can choose from. Choose the TTY.USB serial -0001. This port is the USB connection that is from your DOBOT Magician into your computer. After you select that, push connect. The DOBOT Magician is a really nice tool to start teaching students how to use robotics and how to understand variables. The first thing we're going to do is go to Teaching and Playback. When you select this menu, it'll take you to the Teaching and Playback menu. This is where we're going to manually move the DOBOT Magician's arm to track the points where it lands, and I'll do that now. What you want to do is you're going to hold this button and then it releases the lock. This is where you can move the DOBOT around. So we're going to drop it on our first point. As you can see on the screen, it records that point. This point records the X, Y, and Z locations of the DOBOT, as well as the R, which is the rotation of the axis that it stands on. Using this, we can teach it what we want it to do. So I'm going to teach it to come over here to the right. Now I'm going to teach it to come up. I'm going to teach it to come down. And then I'm going to teach it to go to the left. Now, like the title, it says teach and playback. So after we've taught it what we want it to do, we're going to push start and it'll play back. This runs through all the points that we taught it to do. It's a great way for us to teach students how to use X, Y, Z, and R positions. Now we're going to pass it on to Garrett Clark, another student here at Bourbon County High School. He's going to take you through how Blockly works, another feature within the DOBOT Studio application. This takes what we learned from teaching and playback about X, Y, Z, and R positions and puts it into actual code.
Hello, my name is Garrett Clark, and today I'll be showing you all one application of the DOBOT Magician called Blockly. Blockly is a block-based coding environment that utilizes a drag-and-drop system. It's where entry-level programmers such as myself can use coding instructions called blocks to construct different programs that can move around the DOBOT Magician and make it do different things. For example, you can use the laser engraver, the 3D printer, the suction cup, or even the rail system. So on the left-hand side over here, we have a list of blocks and different subcategories of blocks. We have logic blocks. We have loop blocks, which is something that's very used commonly. So this right here is pretty much like bracket blocks. So you can put different blocks inside of this one in order to repeat it. Then we have math blocks. We have text blocks. We have list, which lists are useful for variables that you can create and to put stuff into subcategories. There's function blocks, so you have if and return statements, or you can have if and then statements. So if this happens, then this will happen. The stuff we use most for eTech is the motion blocks. So we'll use move blocks. So the move blocks will actually move the DOBOT arm to go to a certain coordinate, which I'll show in some B-roll afterwards. We have coordinate speed and velocity, so how fast the arm will move. The simple stuff that is actually the most important, for example, the suction cup on or off. This at a surface level may not seem very important, but for entry-level programmers, this is something that is important because it's such a small step. If you're trying to do something simple like stack blocks and you forget to have the suction cup off or on, it can completely mess up your entire code. So this teaches entry-level programmers that will move on to be computer scientists for Toyota, Tesla, or other big manufacturers to look at the details. So this is Blockly, and I'm going to show you all some footage of it in action.